What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Jess and you're watching Keto Rewind. Today is a week 62 update of my keto journey or transformation, whatever you want to call it, and it's gonna be a fun video. I am currently doing a little experiment with alternate day fasting. I'm on week 3 of that, so we're gonna get into those results and then we're just gonna keep it short and sweet. It's been so hectic around here that I just feel like we're gonna have to do a lot shorter videos so that I can stay in my normal schedule. But I wanted to say a few things first. For one, thank you so much for everybody who has been following me, cheering me on, leaving such amazing comments, especially after last week's video where I posted a swimsuit haul. Like, if you would have told me a year ago that I was going to be making a swimsuit haul video on a YouTube channel with 53,000 fans, I would have said, you're crazy. Never. So it was a non-scale victory in itself to be able to even feel confident enough to make that video. And that's still past habits. I'm sitting back and saying, before you hit the upload button, but then I'm like, you know what? What is there, like, what can you possibly say? Geez, I've been losing weight for almost over 14 months now. It's like, whatever, hit the button, upload, It's like, dang. So it was so nice to feel confident in my own skin, to love the skin I'm in, to embrace the cellulite and the realness of this journey. And I want to say thank you for all of the wonderful comments. It's from the bottom of my heart. And then not only just for that video, but overall on my channel, I could not be where I am today without everybody that has been cheering me on, doing this with me, just being a part of this community. So I am honored, I'm truly grateful, and I wanted to say thank you. I don't even have the words to express from the bottom of my heart how much I love doing this channel. So that we can keep making videos. So anyways, and the next thing is, I am not a medical doctor, not a health expert, not a coach, nothing like that. This channel is based off of my own experience, rewinding my health from a morbidly obese weight to a healthy weight, which I'm currently considered overweight right now. But I'm not done yet. We're not done yet. We're gonna get to my goal. But one day I'm gonna be able to say, rewind my health from morbidly obese to a healthy weight. So if you're new here and you like to see videos like this on how I've transformed my body using a ketogenic lifestyle and intermittent fasting, please hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on those notifications so you don't miss any videos. And that also lets me know that you want to see more videos like this. And if you feel free, leave a comment below. So let's get into the week 62 update of my keto transformation. So it was a stressful week. It's stressful times right now. Like I said in previous videos, I feel like I've just been under more stress than I have been in a long time. But the difference is I'm behaving myself. I'm still fighting for myself. I'm still putting myself first. Even though it's harder, I'm still doing it. Nothing that's great in life ever just gets handed to you. I feel like you got to work for these things. And I'm up for that. I'm cool with that. And I'm willing to put in the work because of my dedication to my own self-love, my commitment to health, and it matters to me. It's a priority in my life. So I feel like there's so many other things in this world that's going crazy. The one thing I can do right now is try and focus on my week, So when I'm putting that energy back into me. And that's kind of what I've been doing since we've been on this lockdown. Or since we've been in this situation the world's currently in. So I can't say the word, but anyways, you know what I'm talking about. It's tough right now. So anyways, last week I had 2 days that were fasting days. So Tuesday and Thursday were fasting days. So the way the hours fell, they're 40-hour fasts. So I got 2 40-hour fasts in. Phenomenal work. I feel like this is like 3 weeks into this journey. I feel like I visually see the fat coming off my body. And it's probably because I am getting closer to my goal weight and I'm starting to see these muscles and bones and stuff pop out that I haven't seen in so long, So it's really cool. And I feel like the alternate day fasting has really helped me push through and keep going. And not only that saves me lots of money on groceries, but in time cooking and all the dishes that come with cooking. So, but I'm saying in general, the alternate day fasting right now has been really a game changer on my physique. This whole journey has just made me grow so much as a person. And that means getting my priorities in order and fighting the fight every day. So, overall, last week was a solid week. Even though it was stressful, I still managed to get lots of walking in, some exercise in, some body weight exercises, and keep my eating on point. So I wish I would have weighed myself like Friday, because then it'd be kind of like a better, representation of what that week did. Because you get into Saturday and Sunday, I don't track my macros anymore while I'm doing alternate day fasting. Let me say that. When I was doing keto before, I just regular fasting, I was tracking. But the past 3 weeks, I have not tracked anything. I'm kind of like eating until I'm full and moving on. I just know I start with my protein, so I get all of my protein in. And if I'm full, I'll slack off on eating a vegetable versus not having my protein. So I hope that makes sense. I get my 100% of what I know I have to eat in protein every day. The extras around that's on the plate, if I'm hungry, they're there, I'll eat. If not, no big deal. So I eat till I'm full. So one small problem with that, I had planned, I found another YouTube channel that has awesome recipes for keto. And I will make a whole nother video on this probably tomorrow. But I made homemade keto donuts. I made one of her recipes. I'm like, oh my goodness. So we planned on making donuts, but then we took on some other projects throughout the day yesterday, and I found myself eating all day. And it's like when I'm not eating, when I'm in a fasting day, like I'm so much more in control, so much more thoughtful, and then when I release myself into, just a free day, I feel like it's really hard to I feel like it's just a challenge to be aware of the food you're putting in your mouth. Because even though I'm not consciously, snacking, I find myself having a bite here, having a bite there. My kid needs a snack. Oh, I'll take a bite of that cheese stick. Whatever it is, I'll take a bite. And it's like, I normally don't do that. Fasting helps me not do that. And that's something that got me to 309 pounds in the first place. I would eat all day long, eat. So even if it was, I'm happy, I'm going to go have a piece of bread. Oh, I'm hungry. I'm going to go have a sandwich. Oh, let's go out for drinks. Oh, and let's celebrate. Oh, I'm sad. Let's go eat pasta. I would just eat all day, and those little bits always added up, and that's how I gained so much weight in 17 years. So when I reduce the amount of times I eat in a day, the weight melts off. So it's like this, I'm in this struggle with finding a balance. So, but overall, I weighed in and I was 1 pound up. So yesterday, I know what happened. I had 2 donuts, a Dalgona coffee, and just a bunch of other random extras throughout the day. I had a Coke Zero. I normally don't drink Coke Zero. I limit it, and I think I had 2 it was 2 yesterday. So just little things like that, even though they're keto, even though it's on what I'm supposed to be eating, it adds up. So I just ate all day, so I started eating at like 10 o'clock and I didn't stop eating till I think 7:30 last night. So, which currently I'm fasting. It's a fasting day. But what I'm trying to say to sum it up, I use fasting to control how many times I eat a day, and I have a control on it. When I don't do it, I feel like I just don't pay attention very often. I just go do whatever I gotta do. And I find, even though I knew we were organizing my pantry, oh my gosh, I have so much time on our hands these days. Every freaking closet and pantry in our house is getting tended to. Like these projects that have been on the project list for like years are all getting done. So even though I had like an enormous amount of steps yesterday, redoing my pantry and my kitchen, and going through these long walks with my kids, I figured there was going to be enough to offset anything I ate. Well, it doesn't work that way. I still ate too much, and it's this perception of how much you're eating is also something that you've got to pay attention to. Because when I think about what I ate when I was 309 pounds and what I eat now at 193 pounds, in my perception says I eat so much less. But here's the asterisk, it's still too much. Because it's not a one size fits all puzzle. Everybody's different. You know, what I think I should be eating right now, you know, on a day where I'm not fasting is still too much for somebody my size trying to lose weight. So it's this perception that you've got to come back to reality. And the way to come back to reality, I should have tracked my macros. And I probably would have seen by 1 o'clock yesterday, I was probably over. Carbs. I wasn't really caring about anything else, but I'm talking about carbs. Because when you, even though it's a keto treat, it still has carbs in it, you know, even, you know, like the almond flour has carbs, the dairy has carbs, the coconut flour has carbs. You're like, it all has carbs indirectly. It's just not like as if I went to Krispy Kreme and had that donut, you know, but it still has carbs. So if I would have tracked, I probably would have saw, you know, so that's what I'm trying to say here. When I'm tracking and I'm owning what I'm doing, I see results in the scale. If I'm not tracking, the only other thing I can do for myself is to be fasting, you know, because like it's this thing where you've just got to find what works for you. And alternate day fasting is awesome. But on my days that I'm not fasting, I should be tracking those and making sure with myself, because I have the time right now, that I'm eating appropriately. So the past 3 weeks, I did 0 tracking on, you know, I would just eat until I was full. Well, after this past weekend, reality check, the perception was wrong. Yes, I ate way less yesterday than I did when I was 309 pounds, but I still ate too much. So this week on my off days, I'm not during the week, but the weekends, my new commitment for next week is Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna track. So that's my commitment. And if you're like me, when I fast and then I resume eating again, sometimes I'll see a quick bump up on the scale because I'm curious. So like during the week when I do my fast, I usually have to wait till the following Monday to weigh in. Well, while I've been doing this alternate day fasting, I've been sneaking a peek on the scale a couple times a week just to see after I finished my fast what I weighed, and then the next day after eating all day, did I gain or did I not? First week that I did that, didn't have any change. The second week too, I did pop up 1, but by the time my weigh-in was, I was down, you know, overall. So this week, I did weigh myself and I was down to 192, but after the weekend, I'm up to 194. So I gained 2 pounds over just yesterday. So it does go up and down, but I'm trying to figure out why. Is it the weight of the food? Is it why? Like, I gotta find the answer to that. So I'm gonna look up, you know, that type. And I might just start weighing myself after the fast is over and I resume and try to make a sense of that. But I'm not sure. So do you gain after if you've done a 40-hour fast and weigh yourself the day after that, are you up? Comment below. I'm curious. But because I've had half the time I've been up and half the time I've been not. So I'm not sure what to think, other than I need to track on the weekends. So anyways, look for some great videos this week. I have the donut video. It's, you know what, I will say this. Yes, I ate too much yesterday, but overall, in like, I don't know what, I've lost track how many days we've been in quarantine. I have not had anything, no cheats, like nothing. So strict. I've been as strict this past month as I was in week 1 of my journey, like super strict. So, I felt like yesterday's treat, I wanted that, and I have no regrets having that freaking donut yesterday. It was a 10. So I'm going to make that video in my review and all that stuff, but just know that if you're new, I wouldn't jump right into making keto donuts. This recipe is really towards more to the more seasoned ketoers, because it can become a slippery slope, because I did fall for my own tricks yesterday. Started off the day with something sweet. That meant I wanted the coffee that was sweet in the afternoon, which meant all the random things. I was organizing a pantry, which meant I started grabbing here and there as we were organizing and taking bites of this and bites of that, and it all adds up. So, but overall, I don't regret it. It was so delicious. I needed it, and I don't care if that makes anybody upset. It was worth it. So no regrets. But because in the grand scheme of things, I'm still winning at the end of the day, you know? So, and that's what you gotta take home, not focusing on the little individual details. So anyways, I have that video. I have a ton of videos that I filmed over the weekend, how to reuse your ham bone that you might have for Easter, and lots of other random videos. So stay tuned, I got great ones this week, and I will see you at the next video. I'm Jess, and you're watching Keto Rewind. Bye-bye!